What's going on? What's going on? It's your brother, your main IC Jones. Welcome to another episode of What's Your Perspective and Under the Hood Production. We are here at Under the Hood Studios. You know what it is, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment as well. Let us know what you think of this specific episode of What's Your Perspective. I have a special guest in the building. Man, this guy is doing amazing work within himself. He's doing amazing work on this microphone. He's doing amazing work with his hands. Man, this man can draw, you feel me? He got his own style and he's perfecting it. Man, shout out to Choti, man.
Oh man, Icy Jones.
What's happening, my guy?
I'm good, man. Beautiful intro, man.
No doubt, man. How you feeling today, dog?
I'm amazing, man. Today I'm amazing, and I'm just glad to be here. I'm grateful.
Absolutely, man.
I'm grateful. How you feeling, bro?
I agree. Today is a blessed day. You feel me?
Yeah.
I am, as my partner Twix would say, vainglorious.
Shout out to Twix Paper, man.
No, my partner Twix.
Oh,
my
Twix.
partner Twix says, have a vainglorious day. You feel me?
I feel that.
Also, you know, shout out to Twix. He always wants you to make some money. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to Twix, man. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to D McKenzie. You feel me?
Man,
that's Brody, right?
King Kenzo
and Casa McKenzie.
Yes.
Right? He put us together in a group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On Instagram, and man, it's a lot of us in there, and we doing some great things.
Shout out to the blackest men.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got to link up with you, and it's your turn. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
To be a guest, man. So thank you for coming. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you for linking in.
Thank you for allowing me to be a guest on this amazing show for real.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact, my guy.
Yeah.
So, tell me something, man. Where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from Uganda, East Africa. Yeah. I was born in a small city now. It was a town back then. It's a small city called Gulu.
Okay.
It's spelled Gulu. We speak Acholi. There's not a lot of English over there because it's heavily influenced by just years of just culture, and people. Yeah.
So it's little to no English?
It's like a second language, It's something that people learn on the side.
Okay.
But originally, like when you come from, Gulu, there you grow up speaking Acholi. And it's like heavily ingrained,
Acholi.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's spelled Acholi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do me a favor. You speak it still?
A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A little bit, yeah.
So, let's say your name and say welcome to What's Your Perspective.
Nia Chore and Itinini. This is your perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain, little grammatic stuff that, that has escaped me over the years, but
Right. So, when did you come to America?
2009.
Word.
December 2009.
Word.
Yeah. So, my mom, I was going to boarding school at the time.
Okay.
And my mom, she asked me, she was like, yo, do you want to go and study in the States, better opportunity and stuff like that. I was like, well, I think at the time I was also just complaining about school, and I was like, let me ask my friends first, you know what I'm saying, before I really do anything. So I went back and my friends were like, yeah, dude, if you don't go, I'm going to go for you. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, I get it.
Opportunity.
Yeah. So I took it. Yeah.
Man, how long is a flight, bro?
8 hours. Like, the legs are like 8 hours. The smallest is 4. The shortest is 4. So it's like, it takes about 2 days to get from here to there.
2 days.
Yeah.
And you got to get layovers.
Mm-hmm.
So the longest layovers is an 8-hour flight.
Yep. Layovers are about 3 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Wow. And where did you land first in America?
I think after going to like Brussels and all those other places.
Well, what was your stops?
I think it was Chicago.
Were you supposed to live in Vegas? You supposed to be here?
Yeah, I was supposed to live here.
Oh, so this is your first stop, really, though. This is where you landed at. I know what you're saying, but like
Yeah.
this is where you're supposed to be.
Like, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Originally that was the plan because I
Okay.
have an older brother here.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Word.
His name is Chaka. He lives in Henderson now.
Okay.
But when I first moved here, he lived Northtown. I think it was Pecos and Alexander.
Yep.
Yeah.
How much older is he than you?
He's way older than I am.
Way older?
Yeah.
Oh. So your parents are older.
Yeah. Yeah. My dad's in his like late 70s.
Word.
So yeah, my mom is just crossing into her 70s.
So how many siblings you got?
I have a lot. I have a lot of siblings. For this reason. I'm adopted also, so I should say that.
Okay.
So my dad is, again, like I said, he's in his late 70s, I believe. My mom just crossing into her 70s. That's my stepmom, but I call her my mom. And then my birth mom, if she was alive, she would be in her 60s.
Oh man.
Yeah.
My condolences, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have a lot of siblings on her side. Like a lot. I think I have like maybe 9 brothers on my birth mom's side, like brothers and sisters.
Right.
And then it's just 2.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
When it comes to my dad and my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what was your perspective when you got to Las Vegas, Nevada?
It wasn't that much different. Like, I had been traveling before,
Okay.
Like, I had been to, like my mom would say, I'd been to, like, Asia. I'd been to Madagascar. Sheesh, where else? Like, I had traveled before.
You've been around.
Yeah. I got family in North Dakota. I'd been to the UK. So when it came to, like, living in Vegas, it wasn't that big of a shock, but I had to adjust.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what it was like to live here. I knew what it was like to come visit, 2 weeks, go. But living was something different. So like, yeah, I didn't know what the culture or like what any of this would be like. Yeah. It was just like, yeah, all right, cool. Got an opportunity to study in the States. Let's go.
That's
I lived in my brother's house, and even that was an adjustment, because it's moving into his house and stuff,
Yeah.
So yeah.
What did you study?
Here?
Yeah.
When I went to high school, it was just high school. Like, it was just the regular high school.
Oh, okay.
I went to M. Sedway when I first came out here, middle school. When I went to college, I only went to college for about 2 years, and then I was like, I don't like this. I didn't like it because I already knew most of the stuff, and it was like kind of like revising the same old stuff to me. Only because, like, in 2009, I was doing 14 subjects, and I had to know all of these subjects because I had tests for all of these subjects. And I did 3 tests, like 3 exams for these 14 subjects throughout the year of 2009, right? So that was like, from going to 14 subjects to 4.
Yeah.
Man, what? I can sleep now?
You should have blazed through it.
Yeah.
Did that 2 years come with an associate's degree, or you just dropped
Nah,
out?
in Uganda, no. Like, that was just...
Well, no, in the States. You said you only did 2 years of college.
No.
You didn't do the degree thing?
Nah, I didn't do the associates.
Okay.
Like, because I stopped going to class, because to me it was like, oh, I already know this. I can learn most of the other stuff on my own.
Okay.
That's how I felt,
Okay.
And I was always the type of, like, if I want it, no, you're not going to stop me. Like,
right. So when did Choti get into music, writing and rapping?
That was in my first year of college.
Okay.
First, second. I don't know. It was maybe in between. So, I had this friend. His name was Marcus, and Marcus taught me how to drive and shit. Now, Marcus was living in this dorm room, and in this dorm room he had about maybe 4 other roommates.
Okay.
One of those roommates was named Dre. Dre was from Chicago. He was like standoffish, right? And we always used to be like, yo, Dre, come kick it. And Dre always used to be like, nah, man, I don't want to kick it, and I don't know what y'all finna get into. And I used to always just tell him, like, bro, we just finna smoke, listen to music, and just chill. And he would be like, nah, y'all go ahead. And I was like, bro, if you don't want to smoke, just come and chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was cool.
Yeah.
And he, like, again, he was also into music.
Yeah.
So it was just like, come on. And he was like, nah. So one day, he finally gave in. He came, and, you know, that's how we got Dre into the circle. Dre was a freestyler. So one day he was freestyling, and they were making music. I walk in, and I'm sitting there, and Dre's like, hey, I need like 4 bars.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, nah. He was like, okay, I need 8 bars. So then I was like, yo, you know I don't do this, right? And he's like, come on, man, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Just like, write whatever, man. Just have fun with it, man. Just put it down. I just want 8 bars from you. So I'm like, all right. So I step out, I go into like the kitchen, and, you know, I write down these 8 bars, you know, on a piece of envelope paper. Came back in there and spit the bars. And then that was it. Like, I just kept writing.
Did you know how to count bars?
Yeah. I had already had history, like when I was younger, I was active. I played soccer, I swam, and I did dance and, you know, some like theater stuff. So for me, like, counting bars wasn't, it was, I don't know, it was just natural for me.
Right.
Yeah,
Count.
you know,
Okay.
because when you dance, you need to know when.
Counts. Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what's your perspective on the hip hop scene in Las Vegas?
I like it. I feel like it doesn't get enough shine.
Talk to him.
You know, it don't. It because I can't sit here and say gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we need to put the barriers down and be one, instead of just being like, well, there's us over here, there's us over here, and there's us over here.
Yeah.
That's okay, but it's only going to get you so far, you know?
Got to see a united front.
A united front, that's the only way we going to find that person, if there is that one person. Because I feel like when you come all together, then everyone feeds everybody else.
One of the things I tell everybody is to travel. Leave the city, but take the city with you.
True.
Because of the places like LA, the places like Atlanta, Chicago, New York, Houston, right? Those are, and I would say the Bay, right?
Yeah.
So let's take it back. We got SoCal, NorCal.
Mm-hmm.
We have Atlanta,
Yeah.
Chicago, New York, Houston. Those 6 places, if you just travel those circuits,
Mm-hmm.
you take Vegas with you, you find your scene out there just from being online,
Yeah.
then do your Vegas thing, you're able to actually create a fan base, a support system, and you're able to, you know, put Vegas on the map, literally.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And while you're here, work the scene, work the circuit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you think about that?
I think that's an amazing idea.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
No, I do, because, you know, somebody told me a while back, he told me that the only way that your city kind of like respects the work that you put in is when you're away from your city. Like when you're there, when you're at home, yeah, because you look, yo, you know, we can see you, we can touch you.
Right.
But once you start moving, then it's like, oh, like you're not as
accessible
anymore.
Yep.
Now it's like, oh, there's a demand outside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did we miss when we were
inside.
you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, people always So I agree. I agree.
Sure. So tell me about this new project that you have coming, 7-track EP.
Yeah.
I just got to listen to it. You feel me?
Yeah.
To me, the style is boom bap, right? Would you agree?
I would agree.
Okay. It's hip hop.
Yeah.
Right?
For
There's
sure.
an actual message in the music. You feel me?
Thank you.
When I hear words like diversified portfolio, you know, hear words like coin, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I hear, you know.
Coin.
Yeah. Energy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word. Get your superpowers, you know?
Mm-hmm. Be super.
That's real hip hop with a message. And then the boom bap just brings it all the way home, right?
Yeah.
You don't need Atlanta sound.
Nah.
You feel me? The influence, of course, is New York because that's what hip hop started, right? Where hip hop started. But then you have this West Coast flavor too with the vocal, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
Because this is where we at, right?
Yeah.
But also I can hear the roots in you as well. You know, one of my partners is from Uganda. His name is Rayunga, Edwin Rayunga, and
shout out to him.
Pretty dope, right?
Yeah.
He moved back home, but he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Always got that hip hop flavor, like original hip hop flavor. So
keep that.
Tell us about it, man. Give us the name of it, when it's gonna drop. What can we expect?
The EP drops July 30th. We have the EP release party July 27th, where I'll be performing it for the first time. The EP is called Wade in Minutes, and it's called Wade in Minutes because when I first initially started, I wanted this to just be a bunch of thoughts, you know. My brother Jalen, he had this thing where he would wake up every morning, find a beat and write to it, you know, and he would lay out his thoughts for that morning. And I thought that was an amazing idea. So I asked for his blessing in making a project like that. And he was like, sure, go ahead. So, you know, in the process of creating this project, I started hearing like jingles. Like there were a whole bunch of jingles coming out. And I thought the jingles are cool, but they didn't last, you know? Yeah. And I was like, well, these songs, the formula is only like 2 minutes long. Yeah. But I was like, they're not staying. So I thought, what would happen if I made songs that were no longer than 2 minutes, right? I want you to weigh these songs against those songs just to see how, just to see what it is, you know? And that's where that came from. It was like, I want to attack this to where I can give you pieces of me. I can give you stuff that you can come back and listen to, you know, because the jingles is cool. They sound amazing. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But it's like, well, they're not saying stuff because it's not sticking. So I was like, so I'm going to make some stuff and I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Okay.
You weigh my shit against they shit. And so, I'm going to be over here.
Weigh in minutes.
Wade. Yes.
So
Wade
ED passed it, but Wade in
Wade
minutes.
in minutes. Okay. Yeah.
And 7 songs.
7 songs.
So it's approximately 15 minutes long.
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah.
And what do you want the listener to walk away with after this 15 minutes? Or maybe 30 because I got to run it back twice.
I want you to, as a listener, just experience it for yourself. You know, when you come out of this, I just want you to sit with it and maybe know what you connected with. Because I like to connect with people. You know, I like saying things that not only you gonna remember because it was cool, but because it touched you in a kind of way, or you know what I'm saying? You felt that, okay, you know, because I don't want to just make something and it be like, oh, that was cool. The next stuff sounds exactly like the last stuff. That's cool. No, like, you know, I like to be on my own, like, in my own. So, yeah, when you listen to this, I just want you to sit with yourself and maybe what really hit me.
And you draw.
Oh yeah,
You're an artist, right?
Yeah.
What's this on your hoodie right here?
This is the logo for Choti. Fruitful Accent has its own logo, and we'll touch on that later. But this is the Choti logo. I made this logo just sitting outside my apartment. It was actually on the balcony, and I just got like this urge to draw. I had been thinking about a logo for months, and I just didn't know how to approach it. And one day just sitting outside, I got the urge and I just started drawing, and it came out like this. And how I explain to people what this is this is a king in service. This is a man asking you, what would you like me to do for you? And it's not even in a submissive way, but it's in a providing type of way.
It's in a king way. Kings do things for their people.
Yes,
How can I serve my people?
And that's what this was for me. And this is how I explain it to
it's
people.
It's like this. This is the Icy Jones logo. So I feel you.
That's fire.
100%.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And overall, But God Situations is my brand for my merch, and But God Records is the label I put my music out under, right?
Yeah.
So I feel you on that. You have Choti. Choti has a logo, and then you have Fruitful Accents. Tell me about Fruitful Accents. Is that like the label you put your music under as well?
Fruitful, like fruitful. Accent is really like, it's a movement. Because calling it a label to me doesn't sound right.
Okay.
And trust me, I've been, I've had this, but it doesn't sound right to me. So I say it's a movement, and it's something that everybody, if you're adding, right, you're being fruitful.
Yeah.
To be fruitful is to multiply.
Yeah.
The accent in which you do it is your choice. And the accent is really like the way you do it. It could be through podcasting. It could be through drawing. It could be through making music. It could be through crocheting. They're
artistic.
What is your accent?
Right.
We all speak in different.
And that's again the connection, because that's what Under the Hood is.
Yeah.
And we got the acronym. Shout out to homie D-Mees. United, not divided, respectfully. Right.
Yeah.
And UTH, is our movement. You feel me? Like, this is the hub for the community to come express themselves artistically. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody's invited. It's a public office space, multimedia company, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel you on that, absolutely. And my accent is what I do, you know, my podcast and talk shows and my music and, just my little sprinkles of consultations and little additives of being big bro, teacher, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I feel that.
And we all provide our services to one another, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we respect each other, so we keep the dollar circulating in our community.
Right.
You feel me? I had heard one time,
So create that ecosystem.
Yeah, that ecosystem. Yeah. I heard one time that the dollar only lasts 60 seconds in our black community.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
But not any other culture. You know what I mean? But we also spend $1 trillion on like beauty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we give a lot to the car companies too.
That type of stuff, right? So at the end of the day, man, if we can create our own ecosystems, plural, like Fruitful Accents, UTH, Casa McKenzie,
right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to forever be good, you know what I mean? And make sure who got children, we leave that legacy. And they can pick it up where we left it off.
Yeah.
Or they can pick it up while we still got it. You feel me?
Yeah, and build on that.
Man, I rock with it, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Did you want to show us something? You got something down there, man?
Oh, yeah, I think I do. Yeah, so if you do come out to the release party, July 27th, I am going to be saying thank you to my community is really why I'm putting on the show. I'm reintroducing myself because I feel like over the years, you know, I've just been the guy who's like, you know, I've been coming up, or you could say in my own type of way. So I wanted to give back to the people who supported me all out through these years that I've been going to open mics and just, you know, just being out in the city, you know. So I am drawing, you know what I'm saying, literally, like, making an effort in giving back.
You
And
gonna draw it on the spot, or you gonna make copies?
Nah, like, I'm gonna give these out, like these that I'm drawing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna give these out to the people that do get to come out. I'll be having gifts. This gonna be part of like the package that you get. It's gonna be, I can't say what's gonna be in the package, but this gonna be in there. You know, I'm also putting the lyrics with the lyrics of the songs with those. So for example, if you get Be Super, you'll get this, and you get the lyrics to the song, and you know, some more stuff on top of that. Yeah, for sure.
So tell everybody how they can find you and how they can get invited to the release party.
You can find me on Instagram at Voodoo Child. That's VOODOOCHIILD. Facebook Choti. I'm on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Voodoo Child there too. I do have a website, fruitfulaccent.com. FRUTFULACCENT.com. And shit, you can just, you know, I'll send you a flyer if you DM me, you know, or you can just get the flyer, or you can just see the flyer on my
on your page.
On my page, yeah.
Right. So go to the website, fruitfulaccent.com.
July 27th, yeah. Fruitfulaccent.com.
Fruitfulaccent.com.
Yeah.
Right. The event is July 27th.
Yeah.
Make sure you get your invite. You can go on the page, on this page. Now, how you spell Choti, though?
CHOTI.
Let them know, man.
Yeah,
and again,
CHOTI.
Voodoo Child. That's VOODOOCHIILD on IG. You understand me?
You feel me?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And make sure that you get that good package that he got for y'all and listen to that good music on the release day, right? So July 27th.
30th.
July 30th is release day.
July
27th is listening party.
Yes, sir.
Once again, July 30th is release day. July 27th is listening party.
Yep.
So make sure you get in touch with them, all right? Once again, it's your boy, Icy Jonez, man. We finna get up out of here, man. Anything else you want to tell them?
Stay amazing, dog. That's it. I love y'all, man. Thank you for supporting me. You know what I'm saying? Look forward to dropping and just being more in the community. That's all.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And in reality, man, you stay fruitful and multiply, brother.
I will
everything
do,
that you got.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I mean? Keep it pushing. You feel me? I'm proud of you. Happy for you.
Thank you, man. You as well.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes,
This is your boy, Icy Jonez. Another episode of What's Your Perspective. Once again, it's an Under the Hood production. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You dig? Let's go.
Let's go.